And I'll leave you with an example that brings us back to the value of our community. The story of how one seller leveraged their partnership with Amazon to not only create a fantastic business, but also make a broader impact. Let's take a look.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Adrian.
And we're the wife and husband team behind the Woobles. The Woobles is a company that makes learn to crochet kits for complete beginners.
Oftentimes you'll look at a Wooble and it just makes you happy.
The Woobles is this cast of characters of about 50 or so and constantly growing.
Sebastian the lion.
Fred the dino.
Toast the Shiba.
Named after our beloved dog, Kaya the Shiba Inu. The fame has definitely gone to our dog's head. Prior to starting the Woobles, I was a user experience designer and I loved my job. I was so great at it that I was promoted to being a manager, and it turns out I sucked at being a manager. My self-confidence took a huge hit, and to get my mind off of work, I decided to dabble in crochet. And that experience of learning to crochet really reminded me that I still could learn new things. That's why we target adults. It's a good reminder they still have it in them to learn something new.
Being a seller on Amazon has been a really core part of our selling journey now.
It takes a huge load off of our team and hiring needs. FBA can handle that whole portion of it, and so we can just focus on helping our customers and improving the product. Hello, Wooblers! Today we are going to learn the single crochet stitch.
The Woobles is all about Fiero.
Fiero is that feeling that you get when you accomplish something that you once thought was impossible. They get a kit, they get a pile of yarn, they look at it and they're like, there's no way I can turn that into a penguin. But then a few hours later, it's like, bam, they got a penguin in their hands. They're like, wow, I'm awesome. I gotta tell everybody about it.
When we started building the Woobles, there's so many different brands that we found so inspirational. I think it's really important to be in a part of a seller community because that's what's enabled the Woobles to grow so quickly. There's a lot of networks for e-commerce owners and small business owners. There's all these groups where you post on forums and ask questions and help others. And we've been able to meet so many different founders through this. We like to get on video calls with other founders to talk about things that we're struggling with. We're just kind of curious, like, how big is Prime Day relative to other days?
For us, Prime Day was incredible this year. I think I've heard similar Prime success stories across other brands.
And by having this connection with all these other founders, we can kind of win together and come together when there's challenges.
It's very fun and motivating to see how people tackle these challenges. It makes us feel excited and motivated to tackle our own challenges.
At the end of the day, what we really care about is spreading this magical feeling of Fiero to as many people as we can.
In many ways, the story of the Woobles is a great example of sellers who understand the value of this community and the power all of you have when you make yourselves heard.